At you with another informative video on my dry fasting results. Today is day one after my 3-day dry fast, and boy oh boy, I gotta tell you, if you have not tried it, you should try it. Dry fasting is an amazing way, as it says here, to reset your system. But I'm gonna tell you the results that I've experienced a day after my 3-day dry fast. And a dry fast, for those who are not aware of what a dry fast is, it's similar to a water fast, where a water fast, you don't have nothing, no food, but just water. So a dry fast is similar to that. The only thing is different is that you have nothing. It's called dry. That means you're not having nothing to eat, nothing to drink. You're not putting any water on your skin or anything like that. So I've been dry fasting for the last 3 days, for about 3 days completed, a 3-day dry fast. But prior to this dry fast, I have done many fasts before. This is actually my second dry fast, where the first dry fast I completed, it was about a few months ago, last year, 2016. I also did a 3-day dry fast after a 9-day water fast. At the time, I was water fasting, and I decided to actually do a dry fast. And the results, guys, are amazing. That's why so many people swear by it. Dry fasting is a form of giving your body a reset. Imagine the ability to be able to reset your system, regenerate your cells. After my dry fast, day one of my dry fast, I've experienced some amazing results. But getting back to my a little history about myself in regards to how I got to this point. How did I start doing fasting, why I started fasting, and the benefits I've experienced through a fast. Now, I used to be someone overweight, as you can see here. Okay, this dude right here doesn't look too happy. I was working corporate America at the time. Okay, and this is me now over here. you know Big difference, guys. Well, that difference happens to be 50 pounds. Okay, I was 50 pounds overweight. I had toxins in the body that was pretty much about to send me to high blood pressure, diabetes institute. Okay, and most likely I would have had to go to your typical doctor, who only does is prescribe. And I did not want to become a statistic. That's something I highly believe, that if you put your health in a doctor, more likely than not, you're going to continue suffering from what you're suffering, because all they know how to do well, in my opinion, is to put a little band-aid and make you feel better temporarily. Now, I'm not someone that's trying to bash doctors at all. There are great doctors out there, but I'm more into the holistic form of healing, of taking care of the body. I believe one should be the one responsible of taking care of the body. You should know better than anybody, how your body functions, what works for you, and what doesn't. You see, I started a journey about 5 years ago to become the healthiest version of me. I had to get my mind right, my body right, and then everything else comes together perfectly. I have a saying: get the mind right, body right, money right, I'm all right. Okay, that's my saying. I've been saying that for many years. Okay, prior to me even becoming vegan. When I became vegan 5 years ago, it was about 2012. I did it because I was in a state of, many would say, depression, but it really wasn't a state that much. I can say I could say it was a depression state, but I don't like to give that or feed that entity of a name, because of the fact that it was something of a blessing. You see, sometimes we may not understand the blessing because it's so painful. You know, because we have to expect that when something hard is happening to us, something that is affecting us mentally, physically, emotionally, It has to do with our inner being, and it has to do with something that we're fighting within through whatever you want to call it. If it's a mental, if it's a physical, it happens within inside of us. You know, many people put blame on others. Oh, this person gets me so frustrated, or this person did this to me. When are we going to start taking responsibility? That's what I asked myself. I said, I have to take responsibility of my own life, of my health. So that's when I started researching. I am a researcher by heart. Many who know me know that I'm a researcher. I've been working from home for the last 9 years, going on 9 years actually in November. I quit corporate America back in 2008 because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of working for the man, working for a boss, making someone else rich when I had big goals and dreams and passions in life. And the only way for me to achieve those goals and dreams and pursue my passions were to, you know, I had to had it's 11:11, guys. I believe in numbers. It's 11:11 right now. Powerful numbers. Those are master numbers. If you don't know about numbers, I strongly suggest getting to look up master numbers like 11:11, 22, 33, 44. Anyway, not to get off topic, I was checking to see the battery life on my Mac. So, you know, we have to take control, and that's what I did. I was able to take control of my life, take control of my health, and get back into the connection within my mind, body, and my spirit. To be able to do that, I had to change drastically. Okay, but then I think back on it, and it really wasn't that drastic. You see, when I became vegan back in 2012, okay, I did research because I'm a researcher. Okay, first and foremost, I'm a researcher. I work for myself. I just didn't want to continue on the journey of working for someone else, making them rich. I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I knew I was overweight. I knew I needed to change. I knew that if I kept going on the path that I was heading for self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction, right? Like that song. So I said, no, we're not heading down that way. So what did I do? I started researching. I just started looking at videos on YouTube. Just like you're probably watching right now, looking at me, listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. And actually, I know it sounds like the movie from Friday, right? Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Anyway, so then I just started looking at many different videos from many different cool people out there that were like, wow, they were awesome. You know, many people in the vegan community. And I got inspired. I was able to do research and get great books like The China Study was one of the books I read. A fascinating book. I believe the author's name is Dr. T. Colin Campbell. I believe that's his name. And I started doing research on documentaries, looking at documentaries. One of the first documentaries that I actually saw that changed my whole life since then, okay, was Forks Over Knives. Now, I'm going to digress just a bit. I want to take you to the year 2005, 2006. I believe that's when The Secret came out. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, The Secret came out 2005, 2006. Anyway, when it came out, I got the book. I got the DVD. I saw it. It blew my mind. It blew my world. It knocked my socks off because I was using what The Secret says that we should be doing. The power of thoughts. Thoughts become things. The law of attraction. You know, ask, believe, receive. You know, it's not just like, well, let me ask for $1 million and right there is going to pop up a genie in a bottle, give me $1 million. Because many nitwit people, many people who are not up here, they're not really good when it comes to common sense. Okay, it takes more than that. You have to put in the action. Action, you know, they say, action you cause reaction, reaction action. Look, I took that DVD. I read the book over and over, and it just sunk in. I loved it. It was written by Rhonda Byrne, and that changed my life, my whole perspective. I was practicing what The Secret talks about, and you can watch it on YouTube for free. It's about an hour and a half. Netflix has it as well. But again, it changed my thought process. I said to myself, wow, if I can really change my destiny, I can change my outcome. Just imagine what I can bring into my life if I just desire. Instead of wanting, which many people say, I want a new car, I want a new this, that. We have to desire it, for one. Once we desire it, we have to live it in our mind, because it all starts in the mind, guys. And once we do that, it's like setting it in stone. You just set it and forget it, and you can live through that desire in your mind. And you have to be grateful. You have to act like you already have received it, like you already have got it. Whatever that desire intention was, you put your intention out there to the universe, and if it's meant to be, you'll get it. If it's not meant to be, you may not get it, but sometimes we get many things that we don't really desire, but we desire it. Okay, so you have to be very careful how you use the law of attraction. But I'm not here, this video is not about talking about law of attraction, but I just want to give you a bit of history about myself. That way you can see where I'm coming from, how I got into this journey. Okay, now fast forward back to 2008, quit corporate America, started working for myself. Now I run my own web digital agency. Okay, so I got into the veganism, started watching these documentaries. I saw the animal suffering. I saw how these animals are being tortured, okay, for the people who consume meat and dairy. I said I didn't want to be part of it because I noticed and realized right then and there it's all about common sense, okay? Common sense. If I eat a dead animal, who knows how long that dead animal has been dead? How do I know that animal does not have cancer, does not have tumors? Okay? These are sentient beings. They have feelings, they have emotions. Before they die, they release, I believe it's a toxin and a chemical to protect some sort of mechanism that they release in the body. And guess what? People who are carnivores, because let's face it, well, I'm not going to say carnivores, whatever you guys want to call yourselves that eat meat. And I'm not here to bash the meat eating people. I love you guys. I got family, friends that eat meat. Don't get me wrong, but what I am saying is I was someone who contributed to the pain and suffering of these animals, and I didn't want to be part of it. Okay, it doesn't make me better than you. It's just because you're not vegan. I love everyone. Okay, and that's the problem with many vegans. They are too showy. They make people feel like they feel like they're better than other people. And I'm not that type. I rather just educate you and show you through my journey, my experiences, and speak with you on my personal experience and what it's done for me becoming vegan, changing my lifestyle, mostly fruitarian, plant-based, so I don't eat nothing, no animal products whatsoever, no milk, no dairy, no cheese, none of that. Anything that came from an animal, I do not consume at all. And since then, guys, I was able to lose this weight, not gain it back again, okay? I was not happy here. Look, I was working for corporate America at the time. Okay, not a happy dude. I had like a triple chin. Triple chin. Who has that? What the heck? So it was just an eye-opening experience for me to be able to say, you know what? I'm gonna try something different. I've been eating this way all my life since the birth of me. Okay, my mom fed me GMO foods. She didn't know any better. I can't blame the woman, but I wish she would have been educated enough to know about nutrition, about healthy eating, about GMO foods, genetically modified organisms that is foreign to the body. That's why we have a society. America is the sickest society. Why is that? We have to ask ourselves, why is America supposedly the greatest country in the world, yet we have the sickest people in the whole world? Why is that? We have the best healthcare, but yet we have the sickest people in the world, the highest population of obesity. Guys, we have to really think about what we're doing to ourselves. So I started getting into veganism, and then I got into fasting. Wow, my whole life changed. I start the benefits of fasting. Well, first and foremost, water fasting is phenomenal. Okay, I've water fasted many times. More than a handful of times. Okay, I've water fasted. My longest was a 13.5-day water fast, and boy, oh boy, I lost weight. Okay, I gained so much mental clarity, so much focus. It was just an amazing experience. So then I got into dry fasting just recently in 2016. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you guys. I'm going to tell you first the benefits, of dry fasting. That way you get an understanding of what dry fasting can actually do for you. The benefits of, let's say, a 3-day water fast is equivalent to 1 day dry fast, guys. You know what that is? So if you water fasted for 3 days and I dry fasted for 1 day, guess what? I just beat you with my 1 day of dry fasting. And that to me, was like, wow, I do water fast like nothing. It's nothing for me to do a water fast. So, you know what? I got into the dry fast just recently, and the benefits I experienced, boy, oh boy, I felt so much energy, and it's like the body starts to eliminate um, toxins from the body and removes it. Okay, it also forces the body to obtain water from the cells, so you're not gonna die of thirst. This, we've been misled, we've been lied to. Fake news, guys. If you ever heard of fake news, go to your favorite search engine. I use DuckDuckGo. I don't use the other search engines like Google, and they're big brother search engines, and I try to stay away as much as possible, but sometimes I do check out Google and visit them. But go to fake news, search those keywords fake news, and you'll see a whole bunch of propaganda. There's one fake news media site in particular that is one of the biggest fake news outlets, in my opinion. So bad they are that Wikipedia banned them. They're called dailymail.co.uk, I believe. Yes, that's them. And they are fake news at its finest. Okay? I'm going to be talking about an article that was posted recently on some fake news by them. You see, when I speak, I'm going to speak to you guys with valid proof and truth. No fake news here. So anyway, not to digress. So getting back to, so dry fasting forces the body to eliminate, well, actually to absorb, actually to obtain water from the cells. Okay. So that is amazing because, we have so much water within our body, and a lot of people are carrying water weight. So the benefits of fasting, dry fasting, water fasting, you eliminate any water weight. And a lot of people, most people are actually carrying a lot of water weight and not even realizing it. Okay, so you eliminate water weight. It also thus damage tissues like free radicals, fat deposits, tumors, cysts, edemas are eliminated faster, and non-essential and harmful toxins and bacteria are also eliminated, guys. Okay, this is, to me, again, it's fascinating. You have an amazing body that can heal you. There's been people that have been healed from many ailments. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving you any medical advice, but there are testimonies upon testimonies of people healing arthritis, cancer, tumors, healing themselves through fasting, because the power of fasting is just that. It's powerful. Many of the greats that have been here with us before, like the Gandhis, like your Yeshua, Yahweh, many people call him Jesus. Many of the greats have dry fasted, have fasted, okay, and they've healed themselves. It's a spiritual connection with oneself. Being able to have a clear, focused mind, that's the biggest thing that I was able to obtain even more, was more mental clarity, through fasting. And it's just amazing. Dry fasting also helps eliminate parasites and promotes regeneration of healthy tissues, it helps protect against harmful radiation within the body, environmental radiation within the body as well. It helps to eliminate radiation in 5 to 7 days compared to 2 weeks water fasting. So imagine, this also eliminates radiation within the body. And if you live anywhere in the States, and probably many parts of the world, but mostly in the States, there's radiation everywhere with the wires, with your cable, with your Wi-Fi. I get it. I understand that, and you should too. So there's ways to combat that. One of the ways is dry fasting, or just protecting yourself. They have a ton of products out there that you can protect yourselves. There's something called Free Shield. It's a paper that you print out. It's very colorful. You can print it out. It's free. I believe the website is freeshield.net. and it's to protect against radiation. It comes in different sizes. You can put one for your laptop, one for your desktop. It comes for the size of for your phone as well. So I have one here. I actually have two here on my phone. Okay, this is how it comes. Okay, free radiation shield, and it is something that I believe it's about 86% of radiation that eliminates. So that right there is powerful enough and good enough for me. But again, there's other things that I do like fasting, and there's other things that I do to protect myself against these negative energy fields that are causing havoc on the human body. So there's many things that we need to do to protect ourselves, to eliminate and protect ourselves from the radiation. But dry fasting is also great for losing weight, for inflammation. Many people, especially people on the SADS diet, which is the standard American diet, it's great for inflammation, bloating, constipation. It helps with ailments, as I mentioned. It helps reset your system. Guys, the list goes on and on. Now, one day after my dry fast, these are my results. Okay, I woke up earlier for one. I wake up early. I work for myself, so I don't have a 9 to 5. I'm not a slave to a clock. Okay, so I'm grateful and thankful, but it's because I took action. You see, I'm not better than you, but it's because I got sick and tired of being sick and tired working for the man, and I wanted to pursue my happiness, my goals and dreams and passions. So I quit corporate America in November. It was very bold of me. I took a risk, but you know what? We must take risk in life in order to get what we want many times. All the entrepreneurs can tell you that they did not get successful without taking risk. Any entrepreneur you want to look at, the great entrepreneurs that I follow are, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, great man when he was around. Man, what a powerful man. I learned so much from that man, Jim Rohn. You have Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk. Many people may know him. You have Grant Cardone. Many of these guys, they'll tell you they had to take risk in order to get to where they're at. Now they're worth millions and billions of dollars, again, Mark Cuban, many great people that have made it, but they had to take risks. So only take risks that you're comfortable with, that you're willing to take. Okay, so my dry fast experience, I have more energy. I drank no water, and I went running. I woke up, drank no water, put no water on me whatsoever, because because I just feel like I don't need to drink anything. So I'm right now like an intimate dry fast, because I stopped eating last night. It was about 8 o'clock, okay? And I broke my fast yesterday actually with watermelon. That's right, with watermelon, guys. It was an amazing, amazing watermelon that I had. It was so juicy. Your taste buds, it's like they get regenerated. You get like new taste buds, guys. So I got more stamina. I went for a run. I did about 2 miles today. It's not much, but I could have kept going, but I decided to just come back. I have to catch up on work now, contact some clients and get working now, So I have more stamina, more energy, clear-minded, so I strongly suggest anyone who is looking into doing a dry fast, I promise you this, okay? You don't have to do 3 days, but if you do just at least 1 day, okay, and you got your mind right, you set your intention, okay? You set your intention, you set your goal, you take down, okay, a notepad, okay? Set up a notepad. You get yourself your pen and commit to it. You write it down. You say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to 1 day of dry fast. Or you can do a water fast. Do it for 1 day. Okay, if you've never fasted before, just try 1 day. I promise you something. You're going to love the way it feels. Okay? Why? Because your body gets a chance to actually relax, to clean out. Many people are just eating 3-4 times a day. The body has no time to regenerate, to detox, to cleanse. Okay, the only time it really has an opportunity to do just what I mentioned is when you're sleeping, and even then it's not the same because a lot of people are not even getting quality sleep. Okay, if you want to sleep better, I would suggest fasting. Don't believe me. Again, this is not medical advice. I'm speaking of my experience, what I've achieved, what I felt, my results. you know just do your own research. Go to YouTube, type in dry fasting benefits, look at different videos, and I can assure you that you're gonna hear some amazing testimonials, okay, of people dry fasting. Okay, this is something that your body, if you've been eating a standard American diet, eating dead meat for all your life, dairy, you know, this is something that's gonna benefit your body. It's gonna benefit your spirit, your cells, your DNA. You know, your mood is gonna change. You're gonna be happier. You're gonna feel better. Maybe you may experience detox systems, because many people experience some bad detox systems. I didn't experience that because, again, I've been clean eating for the last 5 years, living a raw, pure living lifestyle, mostly fruitarian, mostly fruits and plant-based. It's a plant-based lifestyle that I'm eating. you know. So once again, I hope this video has inspired or helped someone in regards to dry fasting. Even I gave a bit of information on water fasting. Okay, give it a try. Let me know if you're wanting to start a dry fast, but you don't really know yet. You're over the, you're still debating. You're this close, and if you need a bit of motivation, I'll be more than happy to share with you some more tips and strategies that you can do a day prior to your fast. Okay, and maybe you can get or regain your health back. Okay, and become a healthier version of you. We all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to have a healthy body to live in, because again, our body is our temple, and we should know our temple better than anyone else. Not a doctor, not a friend, family should know our body better than oneself. Take action today. Stop doing what you've been doing. If you have any health issues, take this information, do some more research, then make a decision on your own. The worst thing you can do is watch a video like this, or watch any video that's informative about something like dry fasting, water fasting, and then go ask someone who has never done it, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to say you're crazy. Why are you going to do that? That's ridiculous. You found this on the internet? You're going to believe something from the internet? You kidding me? There's a lot of ignorant people out there. Not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying that. We're all ignorant. We don't know it all. I have some ignorance in regards, and ignorance just means you don't have knowledge about something. It's not ignorance where they try to, it's insulting, or like you're stupid, like we've been taught. The etymology of the word actually means that we're ignorant in regards to a certain topic, regards to something. That's what ignorance means. The worst thing you could do is ask someone that has no knowledge about this and get advice from them. Why don't you get your advice from someone that knows what they are doing, what they're saying, because they practice what they preach. I practice what I preach. I share with you my journey. Look at my website where I share my journey. I'm also giving away a free ebook, 5 recipes included for free. Just submit your name and email. Visit me at veganpreneur.com, where you can get my free ebook. Okay, and you can view pictures of me and my before and after, the way I used to look and the way I look now, and read about my journey, how I got here, how I decided to change and transform my life, and it's been a beautiful blessing ever since. Okay, I wish you guys the very best. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Please like and share. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be coming out with some more amazing videos, free recipes on what I eat on a daily basis, tips, tricks, how to regain your health, how to make money from home. Okay, I thank everybody. Please comment as well if you have a comment. Thank you. Namaste.